Hi folks, in today's video tutorial I'm going to show you how to model of the sprocket gear in Creo. I got a question from you, so I'd like to support you to modeling the parametric model of the sprocket gear. Over here is the final example. So what we would like to focus is that we will specify a couple of sketches, and based on the sketch we are able to define the final pattern member, and then if necessary you can create a whole feature or the additional chamfer and so on. But we need to focus on the logic, how it works. So I will jump to the relation, and over here you can see that I have specified a couple of relations based on the sprocket gear modeling. I found all this information on the internet, and you can see that many times we have to check, for example, the standard, if it is ANSI or DIN, and you need to really check what is the pitch definition or what are the necessary tooth radius or, for example, roller chain diameter. Yeah, so I try to check all these details and combine it into relation. All these relation you will find under the below the YouTube tutorial, or you can check the 4K site, the blog page. And let's jump and try to create from the scratch. Yeah. Oh, maybe we can try if it is working. Yeah. So as you can see here, the roller diameter is defined based on the information what the roller diameter can be, and also what we need to check is the number of teeth. So this is the parametric model, so you can really set the number as you want, and as you can see the pitch diameter is predefined based on the definition of the ANSI standard. So for example, we will check to number 25, we will confirm and regenerate. Now we have 25 members. If I will change the number of teeth, for example only 12, we can see that system will really do and make the proper validation and calculation of the relation, and the parametric model is created. The final hole diameter you can change later, it's only standard hole. Let's try to do it really from the scratch. So what we would like to do, we will create new 3D model. We can call it, that is the sprocket gear. And if I will switch on the datum plane, we can see what we would like to do. As the beginning, what we would like to do, we would like to apply the relations. The relation will support and create us to maintain the base diameter, and as mentioned, it will be on the web page, so you can really select the main relations. So all this one, and as you can see over there are the three inputs for the roller diameter, number of teeth and the pitch, and then I derived the parameters for the necessary pitch diameter, outer diameter, and all other, for example, as the tooth radius. Okay, so I will copy these relations and we will put it here. The calculate mass we can leave there, so we would like to know what is the weight. Yep, so that's okay, and we will put the others here. If I will check the relation, the system will calculate all necessary parameters from the relations, and inputs we can change it directly here. So for example, we now have a number of teeth 20. If you would like to do it by parameter, you can simply now delete this relation and you will change the number below. It's up to you if you would like to do it from the relations or from the parameter. Okay, let's jump to the sketch, and in the first sketch I would like to create two circles, and the first one is the pitch circle and another one is tip diameter. The system will create the necessary number, and for the easy, again we can copy the two relations, and as you can see over there is the sketch dimension 0, sketch dimension 1. So if I will copy it and directly in the sketch, if I will select those relations, we can see that we have the SD0 and SD1. So simple, you can use it, you don't need to recreate it because this is the two first sketches and 2 dimensions, so that's okay, and system will automatically count and recreate. The value is generated based on the relations and combination of the input value, so I can confirm OK, and the first sketch is defined. Now what we will need to define is the roller diameter. So we will create new sketch, and as the use previous orientation, we will create simple circle, and we will define it immediately on the pitch diameter. Yeah, so we will be connected, and now again we would like to do the parametric model. So what we would like to do here, we will jump again to the tools relations, and this dimensions is equal to roller diameter. Yeah, so simple, you can use the function insert to relation, and relation will be written, and after confirmation the value is changed. If you will jump the sketch ribbon, confirm OK, the 2 sketches are created, and now what we would like to do is we would like to create the last sketch, and we will create the necessary shape of the tooth. So now I'd like to use the center line, and over here we will create a center line, and we will project this bottom curve. If I will select it, we would like to confirm it, and now we need to define the proper shape. So I'd like to support you and help you so we can divide the existing curve. Yeah, we will do it here, and then we can delete the segment. So simple, you can delete this segment, and now if I will create a center line between the created point and middle point of the circle, we have specified the necessary bottom shape. The dimension what I have found, it's a 140 degree for the full shape, so at the half it's a 70. Yeah, so we can really easy to change this number to 70. And what we would like to add is the shape of the tooth. So we will create a 3-point arc, and if you will select the endpoint, the system will automatically create the tangent curve, tangent arc. If it is not, you can use the editing function or constraint function and apply the tangency. We would like to close the shape, so simple, you can close the shape with the line, and if we will mirror on the opposite direction, the shape will be ready. And last but not least, what we would like to apply is the definition of the dimensions. Again, we can jump to the tools relations, and over here I like to specify that this SD2, yeah, it's a dimension from the sketch, it's equal, and again we can specify that it's from the tooth radius. So simple, insert to relation, and also SD4 you can write, it's okay, and also you can make a copy or you can place it from the bottom, it's up to you. So these 2 dimensions will be equal. You can do it immediately in the relation, or you can specify in the sketch that these, by constraint, that these 2 dimensions are equal. It's up to you. For now I decided I will do it by relation. The shape is defined, so we can confirm OK, and all curves are created. And as you can see, it's a different logic that I do not start from the extrude feature and then make the cut and also the additional extrude or revolve feature and then all this fine. You can do it also in this direction. I'd like to show you that you can prepare your custom sketches and then later choose and work with the extrude or revolve feature and so on. It's up to you if you would like to embed sketch or you would like to have it as the separate sketch for the future change. It's really up to modeling of the logic, and Creo allow to you use also internal sketch immediately by extrude feature. Okay, all dimensions are set, and what we'd like to do, I'd like to create a base shape of the sprocket gear. So we can simple to use the sketch here, and I'd like to reuse the sketch region, and we will specify that this sketch region will be extruded. and for example will be extruded as the symmetric shape, and for example the width of the gear will be 7.2. If I will confirm OK, now you can specify, for example, your custom parameter that this, the dimension 7.2, will be maybe later change it as the another width, so you can really draw that is the width as the parameter, and then if you will use the relation, the system will automatically show this name into relation. I have used this same technique when we have defined the previous gear what I have created with the tutorial. So for more information you can also check the previous tutorial. Okay, so the parameter width is specified and we can regenerate the model, and what we would like to do, we would like to use this sketch tree, and then we can really use the function extrude feature. I'd like to remove the material for the both directions, so simple, we can select the through all on the one side, and the second side will be also through all, and the cut will be created based on the sketch. When we will check the extrude 2, you will see that system automatically create internal sketch, which is same as the sketch 3. If you would like to extend it, also we are able to use the unlink, and the system will create the separate sketch. Yeah, I can show you. So system will really create a separate sketch. I will confirm OK. Now you can see that this extrude feature do not use any more sketch 3 but custom internal section 1. So simple to say, you can close and delete this sketch if necessary. Yeah. So it was a quick example how you can do it. I will use the undo and everything is fine. Yeah. So it's really up to you how you will specify and create your custom extrude features, if they are internal or external sketches. The last but not least is what we would like to do is the pattern feature. So what we would like to do, this extrude feature we will pattern. So I will use the pattern member, and we would like to reuse the axis, and the system will automatically calculate number of teeth. So for this example we will use the 5, that we will see the 5 members, but in reality we would like to use logic of the pattern members automatically calculated based on the number of teeth. So when we will specify the new relation, we can simply select the pattern member. The system will show you that we have how many objects we have. If you do not recognize what kind of you would like to select, if it is the pattern member P23 or P22, you can simply click here, and over there will be toggle between dimensions, and you will see, yes, of course, we would like to change from 5 members to number of teeth. So simple, select the dimension, the system will write P22 because their name is the P22, and you can continue, and you will write that is the P22 equals Z. Again, if you don't want to see the P22, maybe you would like to see the number of teeth, you can also do it, doesn't matter in which way. So simple, I will click here and P22 will be changed to number of teeth. If I will confirm enter, and we will regenerate model, the system will automatically change the relations, and over there will be from the P22 automatically change it to number of teeth. And as you can see, the shape has been automatically recalculated, or pattern members has been created. If you don't want to see the sketches, you can hide it, but don't forget to save status. So we would like to jump to layer 3, and you will save status for just created and updated visibility. So yeah, for future all these layers will be hidden, so we can simple to say we don't want to see anymore the sketches. Last but not least, what we would like to do is the hole. So simple, select axis with control button, the start surface, and depth can be automatically through all. Specify the value, confirm OK. If necessary, create a chamfer or round feature, or also you can create your custom shape of the necessary shape of the teeth. So for example, we can make the last modification. So we can select that I'd like to create a revolve feature, and what we are able to do, you can create an arc here, and for example will be specified like this, and you can really create your custom dimensions. So it's really now, if you would like to apply the changes, best practice is if you will close this shape, because maybe we would like to do it on the opposite dimensions. So I will try to create over here this shape, and we can use the mirror feature on the opposite direction. So simple to change. For example, this one will be 4. Over here again you can specify the relations or the custom logic for the necessary rounds and chamfers and arc and so on. So confirm OK, and you would like to spin around, so we can select axis of revolution, and we would like to remove. So the system will change the shape and remove all necessary the shape. And if you will move in the model tree, the system will create really nice shape of the sprocket gear. If you would like to make some logic of the automatism for the parametrization, please create new relations for the necessary radius or offset values. Okay. If you would like to see the final result, you can simple to change from the number of teeth 20. For example, you would like to have 36 tooths. So regenerate. If you would like to do it not by relation, by the parameter, simple, we can delete this expression, check the relation, and then by parameter you are able to change from number of 36, for example, to 15, confirm OK, and regenerate. So thanks for the questions, and check my YouTube channel, share the video, or check the web page fokci.com for more information about the relations which has been used for the sprocket gear. Bye bye. Vladimir.